Good day, everybody. It's Andrew here, and welcome back to today's update. It's Saturday, and I hope everyone's having a really good weekend. In this video, we're going to have an update for Social Security benefits as well as Medicare Part B. Yes, the numbers for the Medicare Part B premium increases were just released, and this headline says that the largest ever increase for Medicare Part B premium is set to hit in 2022. So, obviously, this is bad news, but we're going to talk about the details, exactly how large that increase is, whether or not the Social Security COLA adjustment is going to be enough to cover this, as well as leave more extra on top of that. And then we're going to have an update on stimulus and daily trending news as well. So guys, stick with me in this video. We have a lot of updates to cover, but before we jump into it, do me a huge favor, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and share this channel with anybody who you think might find this helpful. I truly appreciate your guys' support. And as always, I also have a second channel, so do me a huge favor there as well. Subscribe to my second channel. The link to that is going to be in the comments of this video. And on that channel, we have updates as well. But we're also going to play bingo, play the lottery, play casino games. It's going to be kind of a community for everybody to hang out, play some games, and just kind of have a good time and almost distract yourself from all of the serious things that we talk about on this channel. So let's quickly do an update on trending news. Then we'll talk about Medicare, Social Security, and an update on the next stimulus package. Currently trending in the news, of course, is inflation and the fact that President Biden is doing well on a couple of things, but he still continues to do poorly in the polls. Now, obviously, he got the physical infrastructure bill done. That's really good. And the job market is also doing really well. They're creating millions of decent, good-paying jobs, and wages are going up. So those are a couple of things that President Biden is doing well. However, inflation is really hurting President Biden's presidency. He's doing so poorly in the polls, and it's looking like if nothing changes, Democrats are going to lose the House and most likely the Senate as well in 2022, leaving President Biden as a sitting duck. Now, this is important for a couple of reasons. It really does affect Social Security, and it affects our chances of getting another stimulus check going forward, because obviously Democrats are really the ones that are pushing to increase Social Security benefits and another round of stimulus checks as well. Now, whether or not you vote Democrat or Republican, I'm not trying to take sides here, but when it comes to Social Security and stimulus checks, quite frankly, Democrats are really the only ones pushing that envelope, right? Even though it's taking them too long, at least they actually want to do these things. Republicans don't really want to do them at all. So if Democrats lose control of Congress, then our chances of getting Social Security increases or even another round of stimulus checks in 2022 or 2023 is going to drop significantly, right? Because that would leave President Biden as a sitting duck and would not have the power to use what they're doing now, which is budget reconciliation, to do another stimulus package. So experts are saying that if Democrats don't change their strategy right now, they're probably going to lose control of Congress, and on average, when a sitting president loses control of Congress, that party does not regain full control for 14 years. So basically what we're seeing here is a once in a 14-year type of situation where Democrats have control of the House, the Senate, and the White House. And that puts them in a prime position to increase Social Security benefits and approve more stimulus checks as well, because they need all three in order to do what they call budget reconciliation, which does not require a single Republican vote. Now, even if Democrats only lose one chamber, let's say they maintain control of the House, but they lose the Senate, they can't use budget reconciliation, and that tool is going to go out the window, and that would basically take effect on January of 2023, right? So either way, Democrats still have a year, and we expect Democrats to get a lot done in that year. We expect them to increase Social Security benefits. We expect them to do another round of stimulus checks in 2022. Now, as of now, Democrats have said they're probably going to do the Social Security increases next year in 2022. So hopefully that would get done before these elections even take place. So hopefully it won't really matter. But in any case, things are really not looking good for President Biden as far as popularity, and it's not looking good for Democrats, guys. This is why a lot of people are saying that they should do another stimulus check, not just to help the American people, but to help them in the polls. Because if you look back in the last couple of years in the polls, they always hit their highest numbers right after a stimulus check was passed, right? And it's kind of a double-edged sword because some experts are saying that Democrats are purposely delaying the next stimulus check and purposely delaying Social Security increases so they can do them right before the 2022 elections. Their polls can go through the roof right before those elections, and they can win and maintain control of Congress. Now, these political games are completely insane, and to make seniors wait for their stimulus check or make seniors wait for an increase in Social Security benefits is completely unacceptable, guys. And let me know in the comments if you agree. But in any case, that's kind of the narrative that's going on right now as far as how stimulus checks are tied in with the polls that are happening right now and the fact that Democrats want to maintain control of both the House and the Senate. Now, also trending when it comes to stimulus is that Republicans are saying that if Democrats are going to do a stimulus package, then it should include funding for immigration and include specifically funding to keep building the wall between Mexico and the United States. So that is something that Republicans are currently talking about. So as far as the Medicare Part B increase, this is something that is always getting asked in the comments because we talk a lot about COLA and we talk a lot about the fact that we're going to get this 5.9% COLA adjustment, which is really, really good. And it's going to add hundreds of dollars to seniors' pockets this year. But then we get a lot of questions as to what is the Medicare increase going to be? Because, Andrew, people are always asking me, is it going to be enough to not only cover the Medicare increase, but also leave some money left over? Because this is constantly an issue. COLA goes up, and then Medicare goes up, and it basically takes the entire COLA adjustment away. Well, unfortunately, we do have some bad news as this Medicare increase is the largest ever. So let's take a look at this article, but quickly want to point out that this honestly is another reason why we need a permanent increase in Social Security benefits, and we need that stimulus check for seniors that Bernie Sanders is trying to include in this stimulus package. Because if we have Medicare going up so much, obviously this COLA adjustment is not going to be enough. And it's something we talk about on this channel every single day. Inflation is in the news right now because nationwide and globally it's an issue. But seniors specifically have been dealing with inflation for decades. For the last 20 to 30 years, the cost of living specifically for seniors has been going up so much more than the actual COLA adjustments, especially because of medical expenses. And you can see here with Medicare Part B going up, things are not changing. If anything, they're getting worse. So this article says that Medicare Part B is going up 14.5%. Now, Medicare Part B's monthly premium for 2022 will increase by $21.60, which is the largest dollar increase in the health insurance program history, and this was announced just yesterday on November 12th. Now, the standard monthly premium will cost $170.10, up from $148.50, which is a 14.5% increase. So, how can we relate this to the COLA adjustment? Well, the COLA adjustment went up 5.9%. And when you do the math, really this Medicare increase is going to take away half of that. So it's basically like you're getting a 3% COLA adjustment, which is okay. It's not good enough. But let's put it this way. If Social Security benefits were already adequate, if they were in a place where seniors were allowed to live in a retirement of dignity, a 3% increase would be decent. It would be at the bottom, but it would probably be okay. But the fact is, we really need huge COLA increases for the next few years just to get Social Security to where it needs to be. And what I always say is we need a 10% increase for COLA for the next 10 years. That way, in the next 10 years, we could double Social Security benefits. And then going forward, we might be able to lower COLA to like 5%, 6%, something like that, just to make sure seniors are taken care of. Well, with it being 5.9%, this Medicare increase, it's basically going to take away half of that. So think of it in the sense of you're getting a 6% COLA adjustment, but then you're getting a 3% Medicare increase, basically in regards to how much of your benefits are going to be taken away. Now, The Medicare premium itself is going up 14.5%, but in relation to your Social Security benefit, it's basically going to eat up about 3% of it for the average person, right? So it depends on how much you make on benefits, but the average person is basically going to have half of their COLA adjustment taken away for this Medicare premium. So that is basically the announcement here, guys. Medicare is having its largest premium increase in history, 14.5%. And for the average person on Social Security, this is going to take away about half of your COLA adjustment for this year. Guys, just completely disappointing. So frustrating. Gosh, I'm here every day advocating for seniors, advocating for those who are disabled, doing research. Lately, I've been emailing politicians, trying to get the attention of them to see if they can help broadcast our voice to make sure that President Biden is taking care of seniors and following through on the promises he made on the campaign. I mean, it's getting to the point where we get a massive COLA increase finally, and then we get a massive Medicare Part B increase as well. So we need Congress to take action. This needs to be addressed, and COLA and Social Security benefits need a permanent increase that is above and beyond things like Medicare and things like inflation. And guys, let me know in the comments if you agree. President Biden has said that 2022 should be the year of Social Security increases. That should be the year, starting in the next few months, where we see them really focus on increasing Social Security benefits. So hopefully that will happen soon, but for now, it looks like we're getting a 14.5% increase in Medicare and a 5.9% increase in Social Security benefits. This is one of the main reasons why Bernie Sanders continues to say that we need to lower the cost of prescription drugs, because if you lower the cost of prescription drugs, not only will your copay go down, so seniors' copay will be a lot less, but also Medicare costs could go down as well because Medicare itself would be spending less money on these medications. So let's quickly take a look and see what Bernie Sanders said regarding the costs of prescription drugs.
Everybody in America knows that we pay the highest prices in the world for prescription drugs. Bob, do you happen to know how much the pharmaceutical industry is spending to prevent us to have serious negotiations? $300 million on lobbying alone. You all understand that? $300 million just on lobbyists. They got 1,500 lobbyists in D.C. 3 lobbyists for every member of Congress, former heads of the Democratic and Republican Party. All right. We want to expand Medicare so that older people can get the dentures, the dental care that they need, the hearing aids, the eyeglasses. The healthcare industry is spending a fortune to stop us. We want to transform our energy system away from fossil fuel to save the planet. The fossil fuel industry is spending a fortune. And at a time when some billionaires in a given year pay nothing in federal income taxes, yeah, we want billionaires to stop paying their fair share. Well, guess what? They ain't too happy about that. And they're pouring a huge amount of money into it. That is what we're taking on right now.
Well, as Bernie said, with pharmaceutical companies spending billions of dollars to try and keep prescription drug costs high, we're living in a time where billionaires are avoiding paying taxes, Medicare and seniors are paying ridiculous prices for medications. Medicare premiums continue to go up, in part because of these drug costs being so expensive, and then those costs get passed on to seniors as their Part B premiums skyrocket as well. And all of this is happening as President Biden promised to solve all of these things. On the campaign trail, he promised to lower prescription drug costs. He promised to increase Social Security benefits permanently, not just a one-year COLA adjustment. He promised to increase SSI and SSDI, as well as do a stimulus check for seniors. Remember, currently, we're talking about potentially a $1,400, anywhere between an $800, $1,400, and $2,000 stimulus check for seniors. But originally, it was supposed to be a $200 per month stimulus check for seniors for 2 years. So it's basically, even if the stimulus check gets done, it's going to be half of what originally Democrats were trying to do. So not trying to say it's not a good thing. These stimulus checks, if they happen, are going to be a really, really good thing. But with Medicare having a 14.5% increase, more than ever, it's evidence that seniors need this stimulus check. people who are disabled on SSI and SSDI need this stimulus check as well. And guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. How are you feeling about this news? Medicare just announced yesterday that the increase in Part B premiums is going to be a 14.5% increase. The good news is the COLA adjustment is going to do more than pay for that. The COLA should cover that increase, and on top of that, you should have about half of that increase left to spend just on your normal spending. But completely frustrating, guys, just to see half of your COLA adjustment go to Medicare. It just goes to show that we really need drastic change from our leadership, and this is why we're here, to be a voice for seniors and to be a voice for those who are disabled. So guys, thank you so much for watching this channel, and thank you for being a part of our community, because the more people we have in this community, the larger our voice gets. So with that said, we will continue to have updates on the next stimulus package, on Social Security changes, and daily trending news as well. Democrats continue to work on the next stimulus package, and Bernie Sanders continues to try and include a stimulus check for seniors in that package, and for SSI and SSDI as well. So don't forget to subscribe, and I will keep you posted as things develop. So with that said, thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, take care and have a great day.